Okay, the next sketchbook cover idea I'm going to show you how to do is these ink blot creatures or monsters. I have put 2 that I've made on my sketchbook. So this is how you start. You're going to start with a white piece of paper. You are going to have a little bin of black watered down paint. You will have a paintbrush and a straw. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to take my paintbrush in my paint, put a little blot of paint on my paper. Not too big, just like that. I'm going to take my straw now. I'm going to blow this paint in different directions. So I'm going to take it out of the way so I can blow it, and then I'll show you. So I didn't do it very many times. I blew it like 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So you can kind of see all the paint went in different directions. It made these nice lines that go out from that ink blot. So next, you're just going to take a Sharpie, a black Sharpie, and try and look at this ink blot and figure out what you can create out of it. So you might have to turn your paper a few times to figure out what this looks like to you. So maybe I'll keep it like this, and I'll take my Sharpie and I'll start to draw more details from this ink blot. So I think this kind of looks like hair coming out, so I might make the head of a creature like this. I might want to make some crazy eyes. And a mouth with some teeth. I might want to make a body coming from that head, so maybe I'll make a neck like this. Maybe I'll make a body coming out like this, like he's kind of hunched over. And a sleeve right here. And an arm, a little skinny arm. Maybe I will, maybe that's complete. Maybe I like it how it is. So now if I like it how it is, I've added enough details with my Sharpie. Now I'm going to take something called oil pastels. I like to use these neon fluorescent oil pastels because I think they make really cool drawings when you use those bright colors. So I'm going to take my oil pastels and figure out what colors I want to make this creature. So maybe his skin will be green. Oil pastels are really nice because they're very slick and oily, and they glide across your paper really nicely. I think I'll make his hand and his neck green too. I think I want to make his shirt pink, hot pink. And I think I'm gonna, he needs a little bit more green here. I think I'm gonna make the inside of his mouth, maybe yellow. Maybe his teeth will be yellow. Maybe his eyes will be yellow too. Okay? So you just be creative with your creature, add your own details. When you think it's complete, you can either just keep one or you can make another one. What I did on my sketchbook is I made 2, and then I cut along the outline and I glued each of them onto my sketchbook cover. Okay? So if you want to make a second one and you want to put this one to the side, you can make a second one, get a new piece of paper, do another ink blot, use your same straw and blow the ink. Another thing you could do is, if this ink is dry enough, it's not too wet, you could take your oil pastels and draw on the black areas, and it makes a nice effect on the black. Sometimes it might be a little bit too wet and you won't be able to see it. It might rip your paper a little bit, and that's when you want to just kind of let it dry a little bit more before you draw any more on top of it. Okay? You could always take a paper towel and just blot some of the ink off if you think there's too much and it's too wet. Okay? So that's all you have to do for that sketchbook cover.